I am your host of the week, Mercedes, and these are the ladies of the MILF Ticket podcast where we are real talk,
Real women.
Real raw.
okay? And listen, this week we got some juicy stuff. We talking about the topic this week is bossed up and burnt out. Cause child, so jump right into it. So first question: can you remember the exact moment you realized you were burnt out, Misty?
Mm-hmm.
Remember it like it was yesterday, don't you miss?
Because it was.
Y'all.
It was just yesterday, actually.
I would like to say it was 3 weeks ago, specifically, where we were planning this launch party. We were trying to put this merch together. Y'all, like, everything was going wrong with the merch. I felt like people was playing in our face about prices and then quality. It was a lot going on. And then I was kind of in the background doing editing. I was doing a lot of technical stuff. And then life was hitting me, work and everything else that comes with life. And y'all, I literally felt like I was finna lose my brain. Like,
what does that feel like to you? So what hit you that made you feel like it was burnout? Like, this is the big one?
When I physically, I felt like my body wasn't physically following my brain. My brain was going a mile a minute and my body was just stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when I hit the group chat, like,
literally. But we've been talking to each other off the ledge, to be honest. Seriously. How about you, Tamara? What's the moment you realized you were burnt out?
I feel like it comes in waves. I feel like I'll hit segments of my life where I'm like, okay, I can't take shit else. Like, and it'll be just for that day. So I'm my best self in the morning. I know that if I don't get most things done,
you're an early bird,
baby.
We're not done
by 3 p.m. Wrap that shit up because I'm not doing nothing at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Like, no, my burnouts tend to happen towards the end of the day, and so I know I'm no good during those time periods. And then I'll go to sleep, wake up fully recharged, and I'm a brand new person. So I don't think it's something that lasts a long time for me, but it happens frequently because I have a lot of things that I'm juggling, and then I'll hit that wall, crash out for the day, and then just tomorrow's a new day, baby. Gotta get back at it. What about you, Mercedes?
See, me, it's when I started not wanting to get out of bed. And this was probably about a month ago now. Actually, probably like 2 months ago, to be honest. And then, I had some issues at work with, them playing with our bonuses and stuff like that. So it was adding to my irritation already. And so it's like I'm everybody's boss. Like, I literally have to make every decision in the whole facility. There is no one above me. So I get sick of people asking for stuff and just constantly coming to me for everything. And it just be the dumbest stuff. It's like these grown people are just stressing me for something that they could solve on their own. And I just really did not look forward to getting up and going to do that.
I think the overturning careers for me over the past few years fix some of that for me. Now I manage projects and I don't manage people. Like, at some point I had damn near 70 people reporting to me. Yeah. And you're everybody's doctor, therapist, lawyer, preacher. Like, you don't know nobody but me. Yeah. I think now that I only manage projects, it's like life's so much easier. It's still stressful stuff in there, but it's not the same. Like, completely different.
Let's really speak on that. Like, all of us come from humble beginnings, right? So getting to this stage in our career where we do have and we wear multiple hats, especially the real important ones, managing adults is like raising kids. It's so annoying.
I'm a glorified babysitter. That's why I
glorified babysitter. Yeah.
I miss my positions where I had no direct reports. Like, that was amazing for me. And I took this role because it was a really dope opportunity for my career as a whole. And I've never had something a position so big. So I'm appreciative, but baby, it's just I don't know. I'm just not passionate about it anymore. I've been in the same career field for about 16 years now, and it's just old for me.
Yeah. See, I feel like I feel like there's a responsibility that comes with being tied to people in that way, and not enough of us hold that space. Yeah. To where I think I took that responsibility to a different level, like mentally. It's already a stigma. Y'all see the posts all the time, like, name the time you had the horrible black boss. Like, and absolutely. I don't know. I've never been that. Anybody who's ever reported to me was my Phukets. We had a good, like, they really were amazing people. And so where it's a lot of responsibility having to pour into so many people, it's such a privilege, like being able to like set the table. You can set the tone for how the days flow.
Absolutely.
You get to like
some perks
show
to
how,
it. It's
yeah,
some positive
like you
areas to
get
it.
to
It's
say how
definitely
we
some
show up
perks.
and make it an environment that people want to work in. So I think it's dope as hell that you run the whole place.
And then you have people, you know, that see it from the outside looking in, like, well, shit, if I had your job, I would do X, or I would be happy. And you don't know that until you are in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't just get handed this opportunity. I worked very hard for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. But
you did not strange for no. Position.
No, nothing strange for no change.
Position for no position. Did you? Okay. I was trying to see. Position for position. Okay.
Listen. I'll start with you, Tamara. Do you feel like chasing success has ever cost you your peace?
What? All the time.
Yeah.
There's been so many vacations that I feel like were completely ruined from my pursuit of success.
Yeah.
Not being able to unwind, not being able to shut down, not
or
being
lack
able
thereof.
to disconnect. Like literally can't take the vacation in real life. You're so consumed with all of the daily responsibilities that there's no such thing as taking a day off. I feel like the work just waiting for you when you get back and it's just piles up. The pursuit of success absolutely plays a role in
your peace, for sure.
Absolutely.
How about you, Misty?
Drive me crazy.
Do you feel like chasing your success has cost you your peace at any point in time throughout your career?
No.
That's dope.
That is really good.
I don't. I've always chose positions within my career that fit my home life. I'm a single mother of one. My daughter is number one to everything. So making sure that I balance that out equally, I've been able to have a kind of like a seamless career. Even when I pivoted, I made that very clear. I turned into a pumpkin after 5 o'clock. Vacations, they know I travel, so that PTO will be taken. And you know, it just is what it is. I'm the one that approves the PTO and all of that stuff, so I'm approve my own.
And you ain't wrong. And you ain't wrong.
As you should.
I definitely feel like it's costing my peace, especially when I was working full time, being a mom, and then going to school full time. Because every degree that I've gotten, I've done it, you know, while I was still working full time. Yep. So I did most of my degrees online. My master's I ended up doing in person, but they had like this cohort program where all of the classes were structured for the working person, so they were all at night or on the weekends. So I was definitely burnt out, and I was that person who was scared to take vacation or scared to say it. But then, girl, I got to a point where I'm like, but they giving it to me. Why would I not take it? Like, there's a reason. You're not gonna make me feel bad for taking the vacation that I've earned. I don't care who you are, baby. That's why, like, when and my company now is use it or lose it. Baby, I'm gonna use it. I don't care if I got to take off the whole month of December. I'm going to use it.
You're not getting it back. And when I run out of PTO, I'm using mental health days.
Okay, period. You're not getting it back. So absolutely, I think it definitely, and it affected my relationship too. Like, no, that was a part of my piece. Like, you know, just not being able to spend, you know, enough time with my ex that I wanted to spend because I was doing chasing all these goals. My mom always asked me, how much is enough? When will you ever feel like you've had enough or accomplished enough? Man, I don't have an answer.
I've had that question so many
times.
Is
there such thing as that? So let's talk through that. What does that look like? Like, is there such thing as enough?
No.
Is there?
I don't know.
I don't think it's a such thing as enough. I'm going to speak for myself. I feel like the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. And I feel like anybody that is around me must know that. I'm going to always be extremely hard on myself to reach my goals. And when I reach that one, I'm driven by the high of achieving it. So I want to do something else, and I want to do something else, and I want to do something else. Until it's time for me to retire, baby.
And I think the further you get into your career, your goals become a little bit smaller though too, because you've accomplished, for me anyways, I've accomplished so much. So it's like, okay, now I feel more at peace with what I'm doing. So like, I feel, for me, I would really love to open my Pilates studio and teach full time. So my goals after that, I can't see it being anything more than like, okay, maybe open up another location or something. But I don't think I would want to get another degree or another career or anything like that. I would, you know, but I'm always creating goals for myself because I need to feel productive.
See, that's not a small goal though, right? The big goal can't be because we work for these corporations and we make them rich.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that's why it'll never be enough for me. Because after I'm done doing this little stuff for them, pouring into my own, giving back, actually going and showing other people and, you know, youth as well as adults how to get here is a big thing for me. So that's another huge goal. I think that's just as big as making these people rich, and that's the bottom of the next mountain.
I think because I've learned to fall in love with the process of checking off my goals, that I don't feel the pressure of that. Like, I don't feel like it's not you need to accomplish this. Like, I don't feel the rush or need to accomplish something. I literally be in the process. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm putting tools in my belt. Like, to me, those are the important parts of hitting a goal, because then after you hit the goal, the goalpost moves. And now it's a new thing you got to chase. For me, it's about the process of it all, and just being okay with, like, you know, learning and growing and doing some new shit.
Being on the journey.
Being on the journey, for sure.
I like that.
For y'all that are just coming in, we will be interacting with y'all. Somebody said A-Dub on here claiming title for number one.
As you should.
We love A-Dub.
As you should.
We love A-Dub. That's our guy for sure.
And if you guys are just joining in, you guys see the topic, bossed up and burnt out. We're just talking about, you know, all the things that come into us achieving all of our goals and getting to where we are now, and how it's just a little bit stressful.
It can be stressful. And we were missing interacting with y'all. So we definitely wanted to bring that back. So so the questions that we're asking each other, we want y'all to be answering them too. So that we can read the comments and see what your answers are and interact with y'all. So
because we can't be the only ones out here bossed up
we
and
can't
burnt
be.
out.
I know.
I know y'all checking.
Tell us in the chat how you know, chasing your career and getting to the level that you are now has burnt you out.
Yes.
We would really love to hear about that.
It do be stressful. It's hell.
It do.
And we try to be fancy on some days. On Thursdays.
On Sundays.
On Sundays. And she said, y'all fancy. Y'all can see a lot of comments. We can.
What would your ideal unbusy life look like? That's a good one.
Ooh. My ideal unbusy life.
Unbusy.
First of all, it's going to include vacations. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be on somebody's beach.
You are the busiest person I know, and you be on somebody's beach.
Really? No, I am literally the busiest person I know, and if I'm not gonna do shit else, I'm gonna take a break.
You're gonna get on the beach, baby,
and I'm gonna relax for a little bit.
Okay.
So for me, it's something about being in charge of your mornings, where you're not rushing.
Yeah.
You can literally ease through your mornings. You can routine yourself. So for me, I wake up, I pray, I meditate, I take time to myself, like really pour into what I need to become, like this best person. But unbusy for me would literally be being able to vacation at my own leisure, and I have this now that I've transitioned into more work from home, and it's not fully in office, but having the flexibility of going to my kids' school whenever I want to, without, you know, thinking twice about it, and I'll have to move schedules around and make shit make sense.
Yeah.
Even as I'm trying to transition into doing like all nonprofit full time. Just having the ability to having the autonomy over my own time. Gotcha. And I don't have to think twice about checking in with nobody, do my own thing. To me, that's my type of unbusy life. You, Mercedes?
My unbusy life is, just not being on a schedule. Yes. I want to do stuff when I want to do it. And if I don't want to do it today, then I ain't doing it. It's okay. Like, just really having that freedom. Like, I know when people talk about like financial freedom, you know, it looks like, oh, just being able to buy what I want and do it. I buy what I want now, but I still don't have a lot of time for myself. And I'm one of those. So one of the things I don't play about is my self-care. I don't miss it. I get my nails done every 2 weeks. I get a massage once a month. I do a whole spa day once a quarter. Like, these are things that I just don't miss on. I would love to do more of those things. More of those things.
Yeah. So I say Mercedes does so good keeping up with her self-care. She's not gonna be mixing a wax. She all of the things to keep this thing. Phuket gonna do, and I'm gonna do that. Like, it really makes me happy that you don't waver.
I don't play around with those things,
no matter how busy you are, because you're extremely busy too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You make time and room for self care. Them locks gonna look good. That skin gonna be on point. Baby gonna be.
I'm not playing around.
Yes, she is.
And I
every
love
single
that
time.
What about you, Misty?
I'm gonna second what the both of you said. This is gonna sound real selfish, but ideally, I wouldn't want to adhere to any type of schedules. I really live on my own planet, and ideally, I'd like to spend time with myself outside of my daughter. I don't want to be punctual for anything. I was just telling somebody, like, they were like, why are you always late? It's a really selfish reason. It is.
What's the reason?
We need to know.
What's the reason? Why want to know?
What
was the reason?
What was the reason?
Y'all, the reason is because I have to have, like Phuket don't miss no type of self-care. I have to have several hours with myself before I spend it with anybody else. Literally.
What you doing?
I be playing music. I meditate. I pray. I do my makeup. I eat something, make sure I put something on my stomach. I don't know. I scroll a little bit. I read a little bit of a book that I put down a few weeks ago. I just be doing shit, and I love it. I love being in my own world. In addition to that, it would look like absolutely no phone activity. I wouldn't want any. I actually like life where nobody has any access to me, and then I come outside when I feel like it, and I come interact and be social when I feel like it.
I love that.
I live on my own planet. I'm serious. I do. I love my friends. I love my family.
But you can recluse well. Like, you really can just be.
I can shut
I
off
just
the
yelled at
whole
her and
world.
told her, add me to your favorites. Because the way I'm not about to keep calling this phone and going to the voicemail, ma'am, I don't know who you think I am, but
irritate like these damn kids. Irritate. Who's disturbing you?
It's what I'm
disturbing
saying.
you.
Then why would I be a disturber? Disturb anyway. You know that button?
Yeah, notify anyway, damn it.
Notify her anyway, because who she ignoring?
I just told them because they were like, what are we doing on the trip? Because I don't know if y'all know or not, but I have family in Jamaica. So they're like, what we about to do? I'm like, baby, nothing on the schedule.
I don't like schedule.
What you go on vacation for and get on the schedule? That don't even make sense.
That looks like to me nobody having access to me. I'm very selfish with my time. Yes, I'm going to show up late. Yes, I need to prepare my energy before I interact with the rest of the world. I need to make sure that I am in top tier shape to go and be social with people and folks. And that's what that looks like. Obviously, unlimited vacations and wherever I want that to be, but just more time and space for me to be in my head.
That's one of my favorite things about Jamaica is that they really have I've been called out in Jamaica on slow down. Like, baby, we not rushing nowhere.
We ain't in no rush.
Where are you going? Like, I understand you needed to be so. Where is it going? Where's the thing going?
Do you think social media glorifies burnout in the name of the hustle?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
What do you think?
I say that because social media is aggressively pushing entrepreneurship on a society that isn't prepared for it.
Absolutely.
No, when they be like, you should have been up by 2 a.m. Right. Put on your clothes. Make sure you should have been invested by the time you were 6 years old.
Okay. You know what it's turning into? You're sitting on the couch all day doing nothing.
You should have. Exactly.
You're missing your side tooth. You ain't got no money. Your bitch done left you. You missing
Like, get it together, baby. Get it together.
Social media absolutely glorifies the spirit of burnout in the name of hustle.
Yeah.
And I think it is toxic. I think it is unhealthy. And I don't think everybody
is not built to be an entrepreneur.
If everybody, employer, who the hell working? If all of y'all got the company, who working?
Yes. Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be a boss.
Okay, we're gonna need some employees.
And everybody not made for a bus. And y'all see, those are the businesses that don't last.
It's not. And I think that encouraging people to work themselves down to the bone is crazy as hell to me.
Absolutely.
I think that, again, talking to one of the busiest people you know in real life, I find myself feeling crazy as hell for the amount of things that I put on my plate, even down to this podcast. The amount of time, energy, money, effort that goes.
So you don't want to put Forex trader on your plate?
Yeah, no.
According to the people that hack my IG, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh my gosh,
y'all didn't know.
They be up at 3 a.m. watching. Like, girl, go to sleep.
But I also think that there's something for everybody. I think that the person it's supposed to motivate, it should be there for when they are pushing those grandiose ideas and all of the things to make people fall into that. I think it's for somebody.
Yeah.
I just think that it can be very discouraging for the person that it's not for, because then you feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like you're not contributing enough. There's space for everybody. There's a space for the nanny, the dishwasher, the person who cleans the toilets, and the CEO. Like, I promise you there's space for everybody.
Yeah.
Just
everybody has a role.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say. There's something for everyone. Everybody can't be a boss. A lot of people don't have those leadership capabilities and things like that. And so when I mentor people, I make it my business to figure out what you're good at and what you like to do. And then I try to pair you with a role that fits whatever that is.
So
you know
work doesn't feel like work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
yeah, I definitely think social media will put the pressure on, especially, you know, when people are posting all their glitz and glamour, their trips, their bags, and baby, a lot of it's fake. You can
and it make you feel like I hate my life.
You
like,
can
what
be
are we
whoever
doing?
you want to on the internet, and I think people forget that. Whatever, like they can literally create a persona. I see so many people from high school that were just quiet in a little corner that has the most grand personality on social media, and you see them in person, they're still what they were in high school. But on social media, you would never know because they can be whoever they want to be.
But the flip side to that, to being whoever you want to be, you can literally be whoever you want to be. You can wake up today and just make a whole new life. You can decide today, like, I'm going to go be a doctor. You go put in the 8 to 10 years, do the stuff. You can literally just go be a doctor. So the same effort that goes into being fake, if you put that exact same effort into being real, I promise you can just be the same shit.
You will be very successful.
You can do that too.
Yeah, I agree.
You can do
Period. Wait, and Sharina said, or they're literally miserable. Yeah,
Yes,
and that be the case most of the time. Seriously, that literally be the case.
Okay, Ombre Cheese, you like
I love it. I love it. Yes.
Real raw.
She been dying to say it. It wasn't your turn. It wasn't your turn. Somebody they love when I say it. Who was that?
Can y'all tell them y'all love? Shut the fuck up. Can y'all tell them y'all love when I say real raw? Okay. You have another question?
No, man, like it wasn't your turn this week. You just go sneak it in.
I did.
I can't stand you.
I'm gonna do it one more time before we.
You're irritating. Anywho, next question. This was fun. If your calendar could talk, what would it say about your priorities, Misty?
That I prioritize the gym. That I prioritize.
Who don't play about the gym?
She do not.
We be messing around. She be like, I hit y'all after the gym.
Literally. Do you see the material? I see why.
Yeah. I'm like, it's too late. I'm already at the gym.
She really does.
When I say got two bunk days back there, she ain't wrong. She be in the gym.
What he said on barbershop, 2 midgets in the sleeping bag.
Okay. You see these curtains moving earlier. Excuse me.
Scary, baby.
Watch my fanny.
Okay. My fanny's coming through.
My calendar would say that I prioritize the gym and I prioritize my friends and loved ones' birthdays. Yeah.
My calendar would say I am a workaholic. It would say that I travel more than what should be allowed. It would say that I need to set parameters on work hours that make sense. I was just talking to my sister about this, like how much I'm trying to juggle full-time job, the nonprofit, the time that we pour into the podcast, still trying to be these bald-headed kids' mama, like all of the things. It really is a lot. And so I think my calendar would say that sometimes I'm very disorganized, that I need to better prioritize my time and then segment my days off to certain things where I know this is my work time for this is my work time for that, this is my work time for that. Probably say I need to go to the gym too. What would your calendar say?
My both of my calendars would say merge me because because I be forgetting that one is on, something's on one and not the other, and then I schedule some on. It'd be a mess. I could be more organized on my calendar. It's very full. And someone would probably be wondering, like, how do I have any time off left? Because, I be doing stuff.
So question, how do you guys manage your calendars? Are you the type of person that if it doesn't hit the calendar, it's not happening?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you just wing life without looking at a physical calendar? How does that work for you?
I need a calendar real bad. Like, because my mind is constantly on the go. And if it's not popping up for me, baby, it don't exist. It's just a calendar. And then it's like when I get emails, if I got an appointment or something, baby, sync to calendar, like automatically. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I could be a little more organized because a lot of my personal stuff should be on my calendar. Yeah. But I do it off the top. Like I genuinely do like prioritize my friendships and stuff. So I remember. It's usually a conversation. It's in the back of my head. Work stuff absolutely has to be on the calendar. Stuff with my personal endeavors has to be on the calendar. Stuff for my daughter has to be on the calendar. I feel like my personal life probably does need to be on the calendar so I can prioritize myself a little more.
That's fair. Yeah. Now, Sharina asked a question. She said she asked her man today, was he a workaholic? And they ended up in a convo about it. What's a workaholic to you? what's considered, what's the fine line between doing your job and being a workaholic? Like doing your best and being a workaholic.
Where you're not maintaining your personal life.
Okay.
Outside of it. To me.
It's when the job is working you?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like when it's 80-20, when you're giving 80% to your career and 20% to yourself and your loved ones.
What should be the split? Because I'm doing like a 20-80. No, that's not fair. I'm sorry.
Right.
Work, I do not give y'all 20%. I'll be really working. Misty?
I think it should be, to be honest, y'all, because I really do, like, I don't play about work. I do what I need to do up in there, and I'm very selfish with my time. Up in there.
Up in there.
I do what I need to do. I'm one of them people that, like, I know what my tasks look like for the week. So I could go really hard from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and chill Thursday, Friday, or I could go do nothing Monday and then go hard Thursday, Friday.
Are you a checklist girly? Like, do you have to physically write it down and check it off the list?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if it's a task I didn't put on the list. I'm writing it down and checking it off because I need to see that I did this, and I need y'all to know I did this.
I strictly live by, right? So I think that for me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I give them people about 40% of my time because my personal life, like I said, I'm very selfish.
How do you do that, A-Dub? You said your calendar's in your head? Like,
what?
Baby, I be.
Need be right. What? Listen, I gotta write it down, baby. So if for y'all just coming in, listen, make sure you're liking the live, first of all. Share it. Share it too. Make sure you follow MILF Ticket podcast page as well. On TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of the above. But also we are interacting with y'all. We reading off y'all answers to our questions and stuff too. So we want to hear y'all answers. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all calendars be looking like? A-Dub said his is in his head. Listen, we got to write things down, especially when you're a mom. I be having mommy brain, for real. I forget everything, y'all, everything. And I don't know what it is, but hell, I just got to write it down.
Yeah.
I gotta, but the crazy thing is, I don't got to write down the stuff that I love. I ain't got to write down my massage or my nails.
You know that's happening. You know that's happening.
I don't got to write that down because I'm there.
But that's stuff that's in routine. You're more likely to remember things that's A, in repetition, or B, that you wrote down, said out loud, read,
and that I love.
Like
and I
did all of your
I do it all the time.
You'll remember it.
I do it all the time. So
makes sense. All right. Well, that's for us.
All right. So next question is: has being booked and busy ever sabotaged your relationships, Tamara?
No, because if you can't understand that the bag has to be chased, then I don't see this being a thing in real life anyway. Like, I don't see that being sabotage. I do understand that there's a balance between like work and home, but I do think men are granted the grace to grind unapologetically without needing to explain their grind, and women get like painted into positions where we need to almost explain why we work so damn hard. Because who gonna pay these bills? And do you got some money?
Who?
And who gonna make sure that I go on vacation? Like, do you have some money? Things have to get done. And so I'm never gonna apologize for grinding or doing the shit that I need to do. And if it ever becomes a thing where me being booked and busy interferes with my dating life and something has to go, again, if you're not picking up the slack of what needs to be done in my personal life, I don't want to hear that. That has nothing to do with me.
Absolutely.
Don't come to me with no problems, only solutions. Okay?
Yep. Absolutely.
What about you, Misty?
Has being booked and busy ever sabotaged? No, I think if anything, it helped me. It helped the situation I was in. At some point,
You got some time away.
Yeah. When I was a makeup artist, you guys, I used to travel and do weddings and stuff like that. And at one summer, I remember distinctly, I was so busy from the entire summer, just traveling and doing makeup. And that gave me so much time to myself and just away from regular life, where I was able to come back, reset, and be like,
life
some
ain't so
shit
bad.
that gotta change around here. Okay. I was able to do that because of my time away and how much fun I was having and how good things felt. So no, I think it kind of worked in reverse.
What about you, Mercedes?
I wouldn't say sabotaged. Like I said, when I was going to school and working full time and stuff, we definitely had to have a conversation like, okay, I need you to prioritize, time for me and this and other. And I mean, we worked it out, but definitely not sabotage though. But it's hard. I mean, you want to give your everything, but my point was, I'm working hard so we can have more. You know what I'm saying? So you should understand this is only temporary. If you're here for the long haul, you should be able to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So
and why you ain't working as hard as I'm working?
Okay, that was the conversation.
Because that really be the one. Why are you working as hard as I'm working?
Because now I'm working as hard.
I do want to address what For the Culture said. He says, does romance even matter? And then you have to establish a balance. I completely agree. This is even coming from a marriage where I felt like if there are times where the grind is necessary, there's no room to complain through that. Yes, romance is absolutely necessary. And I think those things are important. Those things are great. But there has to be grace when it comes down to big picture shit. So if we are talking about buying houses and establishing family and, you know, all of these big ideas, that has to come with some sort of sacrifice. Agreed. And to me, being booked and busy is an indication that you're working towards those things. Now, does it have to be a complete trade-off? No. I feel like there is a time and place for everything. I've, again, decided to set working hours where you have parameters around when and if you are doing these things. But I think it's an unfair ask of someone to completely shut down and not do the grind. Because, again, booked and busy is how we're going to pay these bills. Booked and busy is how we're going to get shit done. And I wouldn't expect a man to do that for me. Like, I understand a busy man. I've always dated busy men.
That right there. Dating a man that is busy and adheres to different, that has his own motion, that's when you really understand. Like it's you take away all selfishness and you look at, you know, his capacity and you look at how much he's capable of and what he's willing to do for you and your comfort and the kids and everything else. And that's where you understand that. So if you are not in a space where you're just as ambitious, and I don't think that you should ever fix your lips to tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you up, you know.
So we have Callie Williams saying chasing a bag over making time for a person is a red flag. So you want to be broke together?
Okay. We ain't gonna have
no money together, sitting on the couch together. Okay,
and I want to be clear. Again, I don't think you have to pick one or the other. Yes, but I'm saying if it came down to it. If somebody put a gun to your head and said, go make some money or go on a date with this girl, what you gonna do? Like,
let's really dig into that, Callie.
It goes back to me and my ex-husband. So I am working full-time, I'm momming, and I am going to school full-time as well, and I have my marriage, right? So he understands that this degree is temporary. It's gonna take me about a year to get my master's, whatever. So he understands that, okay, we can't go on 4 dates a month, but we could go on 2. You know what I mean? It's a compromise. I'm not giving up one for the other, like Tamara said. It's not one or the other. You can do both. It's about meeting in the middle. Seriously, but because that's temporary.
I feel like naturally when people complain about that, it's usually because they're not either matching the grind or they feel like they're losing something to the grind.
Thank you.
Yes.
And to me, baby, we're gonna have to be ambitious together. There are things that have to get done.
Let me just say this: when you actually love the person you're with. You make time.
You do.
You make time while you're chasing the bag, and I'm a living testament of that because
whether it's let's do homework sitting next to each other.
Yes, we literally let me tell you something.
Plan together.
Let me tell you something. We literally have working blocks. Like, okay, I'm free during this time. I got some admin work to do. I got this to do, and we would sit there with our laptops and do that together.
And just work.
Chasing the bag together is a whole nother different level if you haven't experienced that. And when it's not balanced, I think that you do prioritize. You do your best to prioritize and show love to the person that you are with. So yes, I do believe that chasing a bag is definitely is something that can be established and it's something that can be successful while also making your partner happy.
You got to be open to different options though, and open to compromise. It's not a one-way street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm not Netflixing and
we're not saying we're neglecting our family or our person.
I mean,
like, what are you talking about?
We're not sitting on this couch broke as hell together, baby. We're not
just Netflixing and chilling. Ain't no money.
Netflix.
What else did he say?
A bunch of.
He said we missed the point, but okay.
No, tell us what the point is.
I completely get what you're saying, Callie. That you shouldn't be so consumed with work that you do not have time for your person. And by no means are we saying that.
We didn't say that. So he's missing the point.
The exception to that rule should be that if we're in grind mode, we respect grind mode. And I feel like it's only a big conversation when it's women who want to grind it out.
Exactly.
Especially when the goal is already understood. If you know I'm in school to get my master's right now, and this is kind of like the top of the line for me just to get this finished, I think. And I was
doing this when you got here.
I was working late.
Right.
I was expecting. I'm expecting my significant other to truly understand and just have my back during this moment. This isn't like a lifetime thing where I'm going to be neglecting my partner because I'm chasing a bag. And to be honest with you, baby, as a man saying that, I would expect you to be chasing the bag so I don't have to chase the bag so fast.
I want you to chase a little harder.
Yeah, okay.
Why am I running?
And like A-Dub said, 2 heads are better than one. You
Thank
ain't wrong.
you.
You ain't wrong. Okay.
It's me running and you jogging. I don't like that.
I don't like
running
that.
and you walking. You see, I don't like
because I'm out of breath.
The chase gonna have to be a little faster. What you say? Come on. You got more questions for us?
I do. So I kind of want to shift gears. So with us working super hard, you know what I'm saying? We're all moms, hence the MILFs. You know what I'm saying? We are trying to change the trajectory of our children's lives, right? Yeah. All of us. We're trying to give them something that we never had. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of want to talk about some generational wealth type stuff because I feel as though I try to prepare my children for what's to come. And coming from, so my kids have 2 parents who are college graduates. I didn't have any. So navigating that whole space was new to me, completely new. Had no idea what to do, how to do it, when to do it, none of that. So now my kids have that. So like I said, just changing how they see things and how things work for them. And so
beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. So what does generational wealth actually mean to you beyond the money, Misty?
Oh, I love this question.
That's a beautiful question.
It means like redesigning my DNA. I come from a family of very humble beginnings. So reshaping how my daughter sees the world in general, meaning it doesn't even have to be like financial, right? It means ensuring that she has the resources and the opportunities that I wasn't necessarily given. That's generational wealth to me. And one of the things I tell my daughter all the time is that, like, I give you a great life. You're very comfortable. You are very free as a teenage child. You've been free to just have
give her the options.
A stress-free childhood, right? Generational wealth to me is telling her 1,000 times over and over, my grandchildren better have an even better life. That's generational wealth.
I love that.
Right? Being on top of her for her education and really hard on her in school and making sure that she is giving her best and not just enough. That's generational wealth. And I want that to be implemented in the generations that come after me. Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's giving the kids the options to make their choices. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's going to school, going to the military, going to trade school, being an entrepreneur and just, thugging it out from loans or your savings or whatever it is that you love or that you want to do, you have that option, but you're knowledgeable on those options. Agreed. That's the important part. So I think that's what it is for me. How about you, Tamara?
I agree. So outside of finances, for me, it's giving them enough vision to see bigger than themselves and to focus the lens enough to not see the now and to take a step back to understand, like, every decision I make today impacts the next 100 years. And I need for every decision you make today that you understand that impacts the next 100 years. And naturally that affects the generations to come. Another part of that is understanding all of the generational curses that I've already broken and the responsibility that my kids have to continue that. And
that's real.
Part of it is the history of all of the shit that you didn't see, the shit you didn't know. And it's really hard to pass on trauma.
Never go back there.
And you can't pass on trauma. Kids all they know is what they know. You can keep trying to preach them on back in my day, like, bitch, today is today. And what do you teach me today? So period. Literally just refocusing the lens to make the picture bigger and understand that if I'm making sacrifices for you, I need you to make sacrifices for the next and understand where these sacrifices are coming.
I don't know if anybody else be thinking about their grandchildren, but baby, I'm going hard about mine. I'm not even playing. I tell people that all the time.
And we can teach all of things like life insurance and credit history and all of the things that will help build actual wealth. But we've watched too many people fumble bags where rich people can't stay rich because they don't have fundamentals. It literally comes down to being a good person, being genuine, where you pour into, having good heart posture, literally positioning yourself as a human being to be able to reciprocate those blessings and show up in the right way.
Yeah, come on.
And everybody don't have that shit. I know a lot of broke people, but all they got is money. That shit's sick and sad.
And coddling these bald-headed ass kids.
All they got is money.
Coddling these bald-headed ass kids to showing them, not allowing them to see the real world for what it is, right? Giving them true experiences. I come from very humble beginnings, and I do not shelter my daughter from that.
No.
Right? So because I don't shelter her from that, she knows what to do and what not to do. And I feel like the households that do not really push that, I feel like it breeds very codependent children who grow up very selfish and, you know, neglect their responsibilities versus really rush towards them and, you know, get them done.
Because that's one thing that really scares me about raising children. I pay attention to how I was raised versus friends and other family that had like two parents and was spoon fed and had all of the things. There's something to be said for the child that didn't have everything growing up. There's a different type of grind, a different type of intention, a different type of go-getter attitude that comes behind that. I know I'm not raising children that aren't spoon-fed. My kids literally get anything they want. You should have seen me running around like a chicken with my head cut off because Aria had to go skating today, and it wasn't going to happen unless she went skating on a Thursday. And this is me every Thursday. But I also understand that part of me has to give her like real life hardship simulators so she can make it in the world in real life. Because if you think that every time mommy's coming to come fix it or dad's going to come do, how do you figure out life in a way that makes it make sense for real life grind and real life struggle? To build that type of generational wealth, you literally got to invest into the human being.
You have to instill those morals and values.
Yes.
And we have older children where now we have to trust the stuff that we've instilled thus far is going to work through the rest of their lifetime, you know? And so that's hard. That's so hard.
Seriously, Sharina, like being a first time home buyer, your daughter's at Howard, like all of that is amazing. I didn't go to college. Like we got our college graduates up here. I don't know if Misty graduated, but we are by trade making amazing money and being able to do the shit that we do. And me being able to send Kamariana to Jackson State in the fall and like that's already breaking generational curses.
Listen, I was the first one in my family to graduate from a regular high school, baby. So to go and get 4 college degrees, it's unheard of, child.
Yeah.
And I love that for me. And I hope that I influence my cousins, you know, they kids, whoever, and whoever come to me with questions, I got answers for y'all. I like to be that person, the go-to to give you what you need to get to where you want to be. Yeah, I love that shit. I'll never get tired of answering those kind of questions.
Ever. So somebody just put something interesting on the screen. For the Culture said, love versus survival. Now, when you think about raising these children,
wait a minute.
I know.
Let me tell y'all something.
We were built in survival. We were raised in survival.
All 3 of us was based on survival. And let me tell you something.
And raising kids who's been raised off love,
is definitely a challenge.
It be so uncomfortable, y'all, because they so loving and want to be all over you, and you be like,
but let me tell y'all something.
But then you got to make them not feel awkward. Too.
This is something I'm so passionate about that this is going to be a whole nother topic. It might be the next topic for next week because we're going to dig into the meat and potatoes of this topic.
Off love versus survival. What a big one.
Yeah. It's hard. It's really hard. And then she said, so Nemo said, also teaching my kids that health equals wealth. You ain't wrong. You are not wrong.
Yes.
And making sure they read. Yes.
The body keeps count. What a great book. And no,
I've never read that.
It's a great book. It literally is telling you all of the shit that you go through. Your body does not forget nothing. Trauma, what you eat, all of the things your body keeps count. It literally is that.
I need to read that.
Dope as hell. And yes,
I'm gonna order that.
If you guys are tuning in right now, please like and share the live. Also tune in, actually comment,
answer the questions that we asking each other.
Answer the questions that we're asking so that we can really get your feedback on that.
Absolutely. And again, the subject this week is bossed up and burnt out. When you're talking about being bosses and
but that's okay because the Phuket is outside next week. We in
we get a break. We get a little break. I love a break.
Show a little skin, baby.
Okay, so this is a good one. How do you plan to teach your kids the value of both ambition and rest?
I feel like I am doing that right now through how I live. I think most of what you
look at these trips I'm going on, kids.
Period.
Peace.
No, that's so sick. You're sick, and I need you to grow the fuck up today, okay? So to answer the question,
out of here.
She's childish.
Sorry.
The question was, how do you teach your children the balance between rest and what ambition?
Ambition. Yep.
My kids see me wake up every day. I go to work full time. I come home, I work nonprofit, I do podcasts, I do activities for them, I do all of the things. But when I clock out of this tonight, my bag is packed to go to San Juan in the morning. I'm going to go to Jamaica next week. Yeah. I'm going to do things that balances the two. I feel like the reward of working so hard, you have to reward yourself in some way, or you'll always feel like you're doing it for other people. And I don't work for them. Mm-hmm. I work because I like to live a comfortable life. The byproduct of that is my kids get to live a comfortable life, and then my job gets to be happy because I did a good job, because I want to live a comfortable life. I do that for me. And my kids are going to understand that if you want to do these things, and if you want to have a great life, you got to A, work your ass off, and then B, make room for yourself so that you can get a break, because the two going to have to happen.
Yep. It's important to be a do as I do, not as I say type of parent.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
Because, baby, I could tell you X, Y, Z, but if I'm not showing you the path, showing you what that looks like, baby, usually you're going to be lost and you're going to be trying to figure it out. So
I'm going to answer next. My daughter sees me work my butt off, but she also sees this phone on Do Not Disturb. And when I tell you that is something that she has picked up, because Amira, she's in sports, you know, she works out outside of sports. She does her homework, and she's in all of these, you know, higher classes, and she's got all these tests coming up. She really does a good job at managing her time and her personal time.
Does she do?
I'm not even awesome. I have heard her friends on the phone like, dang, I haven't been able to reach you all day. Is your phone on Do Not Disturb again? She said it stay on Do Not Disturb.
That's
you got in this time because I just
my daughter.
When I say I don't care.
I pay the bill. So you need to undisturb that. Because I need to disturb
hear her friends say that showed me that that's what I'm showing her.
Yes. It is. Yep. Mm-hmm. She is little Misty all day.
And she'd be like, I'm going to the park, Mom. I'd be like, all right, who you meeting up there? Who all gonna be there? She was like, I'm going by myself. I just need some time. I want to be in nature. I just want to. I'd be like, I know I did it.
I love that.
Y'all have amazing kids. Yeah. That makes me super.
We got amazing kids.
Dope kids.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool kids.
Dopest kids.
They look dirty, but they cool.
They
cool.
They cool. What do you do to show them the balance between ambition and rest?
Yeah, just my everyday life, baby. They see me work my butt off, because it was important. Like after my divorce, it was really important for me to be able to maintain the life that I had with my ex outside of him. So they see that, and now we live in a totally different state than him. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he still dads from the state. He does what he can, and it's very much appreciated. But I'm here, boots on the ground, and they see me still boots on the ground.
She got her boots on it. Okay, my bad.
Okay, go ahead.
What a fans!
I really hate y'all. I really can't stand y'all. But anyway, literally,
even me couldn't hold it together. She was like,
I want to do it just to do that part. I just want to do that part.
One time. Let's do it.
But anyway, she said they're a little dirty, but they ain't. They dirty. But listen, my daughter get on my nerves with that damn room. But anyway, yeah, just showing them my everyday and being able to really just still do my thing with or without a man. And I think that shows my daughter, like, you can still be amazing as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she's almost an adult. So that's really important to me. And as far as my sons go, it's like, yeah, y'all see mommy still do her thing, and I still got y'all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So
it's really important.
No, because especially for sons, y'all, I'm so sick of people telling me what they bald-headed ass mom did back in the day, because she was strong.
Back in my day.
Yeah. Baby, I'm not your mama, and I'm not doing all of that. And so very intentionally, we have to show up in a way for our kids so that they're not carrying it, and they don't think that that's normal, because it's not.
We do, absolutely. And we, you know, most of the times, I know a lot of dads are stepping in now, but we don't get to slack as moms. We just don't. No. We don't. And I'm not like everybody else. I lean on my kids' fathers to be dads to their boys. Like the boys, especially, yes, you're gonna go live with your dad, like, cause he needs to teach you how to be a man. I've never been the type.
Teach you that.
Yeah, I've never been the type of woman. My kids need to be with me. No, he's going to teach them how to be a man. I can do my best if he's not around, but that's his job. If he's capable of doing so and he has the means to do so, yes, that's what he's going to do.
No, because I believe in splitting parenting.
Baby, I'm not one of those. I am not one of those. Okay,
giving 80-20 over here.
Okay, period.
It's heavy on the 20 for me.
So we'll finish up with just, you know, reading a couple of y'all answers, and then we'll wrap up. But listen,
is that time?
It is, y'all. That would have flew by. I love y'all real bad. Listen, the main reason some marriages and relationships don't survive because one person is raised off love. You're
Okay,
not wrong.
so no,
Tune
for
in
real,
next
for the
week.
culture.
You're not
We
wrong.
are going to dig deep on the conversation of being raised off love versus being raised off survival.
Absolutely.
Because I got a lot to say.
Because it's a very important conversation.
Yes,
It is.
And a lot of people don't have the lens to understand like why relationships don't work out because the two.
But
it
it can.
hard.
It can.
It can.
It's just hard.
It is very hard, but it can. It takes both people being open-minded to some change. You know
And
what
the
I'm saying?
only reason it can't,
some compromise.
The only reason it can't is because the person that was raised on love, as far as the person that was raised on survival goes, you spend a lifetime translating what love to you truly means, right? Because that's all you had.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And because you've been spoon-fed your whole life or coddled or loved on, whatever the case may be, you have these rose-colored glasses when this person actually saw the real world. But tune in next week. I'm gonna give y'all more of that.
And nobody's wrong. Everybody's right in the situation.
you-
like literally,
you
your
got your own
experiences are
interpretation
all
of
valid.
it.
And yeah, that's gonna be a good topic. Can't wait.
Absolutely. It's been real. What we got on Facebook? We got anything on Facebook?
That we missed.
Not that's
Oh, he
totally
said
wrong.
that's totally wrong.
That's totally wrong.
So you're gonna be here next week. To
Right.
talk
Okay,
about it.
wait. Tune in next week, baby. Let's hear you. Let's hear you really tune in on that. We would love to. We don't
Listen.
have time to talk about it today in today's segment, but
Okay.
next week,
Not today's
tune
segment.
in. I'm gonna
We
be
would
looking
love.
for you.
Listen, but we love your interaction though. We really
Yes,
appreciate
we
you.
really
for the culture,
appreciate
for sure,
you.
for sure. But anywho, I've had fun with y'all. Maybe it's my phone. Somebody ain't making. Okay, what does that even mean?
What that means, stank? When you say make it stank enough, how you want it? Because when Mia,
How you want it?
Well, because
How you want it? What does that even mean?
because when Mia came in, she said we smell good. She said we smell good here.
Y'all,
Make it
somebody
sound like
said
that.
they not making it stink enough. We gonna make it stink next week, baby.
I don't know what that
conversation
means.
about
Real
love
person.
That conversation about being raised on love and survival, baby, it's gonna stay here because I'm ready. I'm be sweating this shit. I'm so passionate, baby.
Listen, the first thing that sweat on me is my mustache and my titty crack, baby. It be sweating, baby. Bad. It's gonna be sweating in Jamaica. It's gonna be sweating. Oh, it is a little wet.
It's a little wet. She was like,
It's on down. It's on down.
the moist is
The
crazy.
light is hot, dog. They telling my business. Wait,
Her
I'm
following
making.
up your moist with damp.
What did you mean, Al? Not make it stink?
I don't
What you mean,
know.
make it
Can
weak?
you tell us what you mean? Shut up. Can you tell us what you mean by make it stink?
That was Stacks that said that, not Al.
Stack said, wait.
Make it stink. Okay, listen. What is the milk ticket of the week, damn it? Y'all play too much.
Don't make it stink.
That is the milk ticket of the week. Don't make it stink. Don't make it stink. Don't make it stink. You know what I'm
The
saying?
ticket of the week is that it's perfectly fine to work hard, but don't let these jobs and let these positions
Make your money. Don't let it
make
make
you.
you.
That's the milk ticket of the week. You better make
your
that
money.
money.
Don't let it
make
make
you.
you.
Okay.
Period. You know
Y'all
what I'm
always
saying?
leave me out the fucking half hour.
Sorry about that. Sorry about
That's
that.
because you're sure. Okay?
But come back next week because we're gonna be
Hey.
we're gonna be looking real
Come
cool.
back.
Right.
Come back here. Come back around here. It's all we
Because the
Listen.
topic gonna be what? People that was birthed. Wait, what is it? Love versus survival.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
For the-
If nobody else
We passed time. We love y'all. Listen, and don't forget to what?
love on a MILF this week.
Even
if
if
it's
it's
yourself.
yourself.
Period. Love y'all.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera.